super sport, wet paint, big feet. I pull up and kill shit, 6 feet.
Alright, 6 feet going deep. It's Nick Torius with.
Hey, it's Isaiah Sound.
Alright, Isaiah, why don't you tell us about what you do?
First of all, number one thing is I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an artist, songwriter, engineer, producer, and A&R. Basically on my for real tip, but I just do everything, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, this is gonna hurt, man. I don't know if I'm able to do the interview no more. Hot. Shee.
Where you from?
Miami Gardens.
Like you were born and raised out here?
Yeah. But I was raised everywhere, really. I went to like 12 different schools.
You were back here?
I was like in the middle. It was really like, I was very misunderstood because I've been through a lot of abuse and like, mental, physical abuse. Just like a lot of hard up, different stepdads and shit, different schools.
Mm-hmm.
So I was very misunderstood a lot, or like I was very lonely. I chill by myself a lot as a kid, like all my life till I was like 17, 18.
What were you doing by yourself like the whole time? Like you were just making music?
Well, I was going through an abusive past with my first Jamaican stepdad. I had my dad, but I only met my dad like once. He put me to smoke a cigarette. Mm-hmm. I was like 8, and he come around Miami Gardens in the hood somewhere. And my grandma was like, "You're never going back over there again." He was mad as hell. And then I met him once because I think he robbed he robbed a lady's chain.
Sure.
A purse. And then he ran away when they caught him. And he got some years for that.
I was gonna say, when's the last time you saw him? Because don't let you see that.
When I was 8, I seen him one time. That's it. And I remember he put me to smoke weed and put me to smoke, not weed, a cigarette. That's why I hate cigarettes, because it tastes like shit. And then I remember playing GTA, that's all I remember. And drinking a little liquor, some liquor bullshit. And then, that's the only time I seen him. And then I had an abusive stepdad Jamaican. He'll beat up like me and my mom and shit all the time. He'll be screaming in the shower and shit. It's crazy shit.
Would you talk about that in your music?
Oh yeah, I mean not really, but like, I mean I will. When people interview me, like I tell them like different shit, because people don't really know me. I'm very mysterious. People don't know like a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? They just see what they see, but nobody knows. You know. So it's just like, I just was very independent all my life. I lived with really my grandma, my mom, my aunt. I lived with really everybody. And then until I was 18, I started really focusing on freestyling music. Because I was always in high school, I listened to Travis Scott, and that's what really made me like dress different. And I was like, yeah, this nigga's so different. Like, he has like I could get more in depth with my life, like my childhood, but I don't want to go too in depth yet until if it's like a deep interview, you feel me? Then I'll get in depth.
It's 6 feet going deep.
It is going deep, you know what I'm saying? 6 feet, but more than 6 feet on your hoe, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. But I'm just saying. But yeah, man. When I was really 18, I started just doing like rapping myself and stuff. Like I would hear Travis's shit, and like I was influenced by like Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, Travis Scott, Big Sean.
So what was it that made you decide, you know what, I'm gonna give music a shot?
I was just freestyling for like 6 months, and I got good as fuck. I was getting high as hell in my dog Trap House. You know what I'm saying? Miami Garden. My dog Ricky. But before he was living in a shed, he wasn't living in his house.
I was imagining you just like freestyling like for 6 months. Like imagine
Bro, I was
it's
freestyling.
like 6 months and you just like not stop.
I was not stopping. The different beat. Ooh, yeah. But it'll be different like genres. So it'll be mad weird, but it'll be like so different.
What genres? Like
anything, bro. R&B. It could be fucking white people music, guitar music, all type of shit.
You play guitar, right?
Oh yeah, I play like a little guitar. Yeah. I play a little bit of everything by just feeling,
Is that what
guitar mostly though? I can pretty play really good.
Is that what got you? You ever play guitar in your beat for your beats?
Oh no, but I can start doing into that. But you don't even need a FL Studio. Like you don't need shit. You just play sounds. Hear it, put it together. Boom.
But what do you feel is like the difference between like an actual instrument, like a live instrument, and like the?
It's gonna sound way more natural and like way more like you can mix it up and take shit out. Like it'll sound very more natural. Easy to do a like loop, half speed and shit. But like that's how I really got good really in my crib. 6 months freestyling, then I bought some $20 equipment, and I bought a Mac through QVC, which is like a place where you put debit card payments for for like, I did it for a Mac. So I made like the first payment for $200 and something. I made one more. I was working at Publix at the time. I was with 18 Publix and this Publix, and I was mad as fuck because I was like, I'll get like $150 every week. I'll be mad as hell. Like, what the fuck this bullshit at Chase? I'm working all day and shit.
Was that when you were used to making like regular money at that time?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to stretch $20. You know how to do little pull little shit. You know what I'm saying? When you're struggling, you're trying to bust down the 4 for $4. And you're just like, fuck, I'm trying to bust down this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little struggle shit that, you know, that I was tired of dealing with. But it is what it is. Like, when I was 18, though, this is how I got $20 mic. I started freestyling in my grandma's laundry over and over. My grandparents, it was all distorted and shit. So my grandparents were like, what the fuck this nigga doing in the garage? Like, this nigga is tripping in the laundry. And then from there,
it was by yourself that you're making music, or like you were making with other people?
Myself. I was just in my laundry, just recording different beats, getting good. I was making like little. That's when I first was like seeing Smoke Perp and them blowing up and shit. So I was thinking like, my shit would be mad ass. It'd be like a beat from an FO that I would make, but it would be super ass. It'd be like, dee dee dee, ho 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 ho, and the beat would drop with ass bass, and I'd just be rapping crazy, like make no sense, but it would be good, like different. But then I started getting good by like perfecting my sound, getting good with genres and how to record myself. And then I started getting good at GarageBand. I ended up getting a better equipment. My dog's like, bro, he always owed me money and shit. So he's like, bro, I'm gonna get new equipment, bro. He said, get new equipment, bro. I'll go half. It was like 450, 500 for like a blue mic and a Scarlett. And like, it was the best decision that he lied to me though. That he didn't really put me back. Ricky ass owed me a lot of bread, but I love him because he's my brother.
How are you finding out about like how to do all that stuff? Like you watching YouTube videos and stuff?
Yeah, well before I started getting the laptop, I was literally going to work, school. I mean, I did other shit. I don't want to really say it on camera. Like all my life, I've really been doing a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say everything. It was just like I don't need to spread like shit of negativity or shit I did that's like bad into music. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to really push that narrative, but I did little shit I don't gotta talk about. But yeah. So like I was so obsessed with it's really what Pharrell said is really like real. When you like obsessed with something, it's like different. You know what I'm saying? I was coming from work and I would come home and like study beats till 12 to 5 a.m. every night.
Study beats?
Study how to make beats on YouTube. Metro Boomin type beats was a really good one. And I was inspired by how like Travis, he would do his music and niggas would turn up to like slow shit. It would be so slow and you see everybody like turning up the Skyfall, slow as fuck in Atlanta, like it's a mosh pit. And like that's how you know this nigga had a different influence. Like it's like really how you feel. It don't matter about like the music. It's about how you make you feel, like how you trying to grow as an artist, you know?
What was the program that you're using?
I used GarageBand at first. And I started getting better. I started dropping. But when I started dropping, I was like, bro, I'm not finna keep dropping and there's no marketing. So I was like one of the first people to like really figure out what the fuck is the 24-hour SoundCloud repost. So I started getting good and dropping songs, like random song, a song called 40 with like random producers and shit. It got like 5K and started getting like 6K. Then my first 10K was like with DJ LaFleur, like some random DJ.
So were you the first, like were you one of those people that were like, you know, I'm gonna make all this music and then drop, or would you just like make music?
I just made music and then drop as I did it, like every 2 weeks. It was like my formula.
What was
but then I started getting even more better and just started getting more views because I was getting reposts from like big artists for like a whole day, like big artists, like 1,000 Bands, Swag Hollywood, a bunch of big artists back in the day. Like I would do that for a long time, for like a good 4 months. But I started noticing like, why are people fucking with my shit for like so heavy? Like it's so really nostalgic, but like it was distorted back in the day. So I started. I got my first 10K, and I got like 20K, 30K. I started off from my laundry, you know what I'm saying, building this shit from nothing. You know, I'm still working, trying to figure shit out.
Were you rapping at that time or you were singing?
Both, everything, bro. Rapping, singing, mumbling, all that shit. But then it was more like everything. Then I started mixing it up, like singing and rapping. People were like, bro, I love how you just singing and you just rapping and sing again. You have another flow. And they'd be like, damn, this nigga's rap different. So people started in the SoundCloud community fucking with me heavy. Then one day I had a song I posted that got like 20K, and one of the plugs was like, "Yo, bro," and he had like at the time like 300 followers, 200 or less. You know, this is before Mexico Joe and all them was super on their mainstream shit. You know, since Stupid Cool hit me up, he like, "Yo, your shit's hard, bro. Collab, I'm gonna send you all shit. I'm gonna trust me, bro. You're gonna go up with me, bro. I'm gonna send you beats every day." He started sending me beats every day, like literally. Like the first, he's really a producer nigga that kind of put me on.
Mm-hmm.
So he put me on, like, I started dropping with him, and at the time, like, the plugs was the wave. That was the first person to sing on the plug beat. That's what made it even crazy. That's how the plug and beat really started a lot. I was the first person to, like, really sing on them shits. And that expanded my fan base even to another level. I started dropping every 2 weeks. But I didn't know, like, what I know now with, like, pictures. Everything was, like, still, like, SoundCloud and shit. I would get, like, 50K and 100K.
What do you mean by pictures?
In general, like professionalism. This is before, like, I started blowing up before I even knew, like, what the fuck, how you supposed to take pictures, videos. I ain't know about Spotify artists, iTunes artists, you link your TuneCore. I don't know about that shit. I'm like, niggas are telling me, yo, you gotta claim your account. I'm thinking that's like a whole equation to do. It's not even that hard now, I think of it, you know what I'm saying?
We're using like DistroKid?
None of that shit. That's the thing that fucked me up. I was getting all these views on SoundCloud. I didn't monetize none of them shits. But I did after, obviously I was getting my fan base. I was getting like 100K monthly. Mm-hmm. And then like I think every 24 hours I was getting like 10,000 or 8,000.
So what is it like?
I dropped a song called, what's my first big song that I dropped was Stupid Cool. I dropped a song called Never Stop. And that shit got like 10K in a week. That's when I was like, oh, it's picking up. So it got like 50K in a week. I started realizing, like, bro, Stupid Cool, I gotta just drop with him. Every 2 weeks I drop a Stupid Cool, another song. And I think it got like 80K, 80 to 100 and something K. That's my first, like, I'm looking at it like, how the fuck am I doing this shit by myself?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Shit don't make no fucking sense.
What is your opinion on like building a fan base? Like, how do you like how?
You gotta be consistent. You gotta be consistent, and it gotta be pressure, like different shit. But you gotta drop every 2 weeks. Like we telling niggas, you can't just drop every 3 months thinking you niggas gonna fuck with you. Like niggas don't give a fuck. They want fast content.
What about like every week? You think that's
I would do that too. I'll do both. Like every week, every 2 weeks, every week. I was just dropping. Now I was like, I need to start dropping with DJs because DJ LaFleur had views. That's how it really put me on. Cause DJ Flair was another nigga. He got my first 10K, but I stopped fucking with him because it's like he ain't really fucking with me like that. So I was like, let me get a nigga that's like low key, who got like no followers, and then start rocking with him. A nigga named DJ Fat. I don't know. I think he hit me up one day. I don't know what he said. He was like, bro, I'm doing this DJ sound from New York. Can you help me? 2015 shit. He's like, bro, can you fuck with me, bro? I'm gonna just start mixing your shit. I'm like, you sure, bro? And I don't hit up nobody at the time. Everybody hitting me up. I did plug little jits. I said, yeah. Blah. I did on Twitter and shit. Niggas adding me and shit. Like, it was really more intense. You know what I'm saying? Niggas were skating to my shit, dancing to my shit. You know what I'm saying? It was really going crazy. But then it started going more crazy when I added DJ Fat. It was like a collab. Like, all right, I dropped songs produced by Stupid Cool. But it was called DJ Fat Exclusive, and all he would do was like add filters, add like a little cool intro, mash shit up, and it would sound hard. It would be like a mix every time. So he dropped a song called Dirty Fanta, and that shit went crazy. That shit got like 1,000 likes in like 2 weeks. I had never got I remember me and my friend were talking about, laughing when we were talking about, I remember, yo, when you get 1,000 man got 1,000, 2,000 on his song, bro. One day, wouldn't it be cool to get that? And I was like, yeah, bro. And I was just doing that shit. And I started dropping more every 2 weeks. I just really built a fan base. Started dropping pictures. Niggas was really on some cult shit though. Like niggas telling me, bro, the way you make me feel, bro, is like this distorted sound with the ad-lib. You're like the ad-lib king, bro. But before it was like, you know, my final sound and shit.
Yeah, just like that guy that comments on your story.
Oh yeah, all like, type of shit, man. It's insane. You go to my YouTube. I even have Isaiah type beats right now. I'll plug Isaiah type beats.
For real? Like,
hundreds.
People make your type beats?
Because before I had it with the money sign, Isaiah with the money sign.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's just Isaiah, but I had it Isaiah with the money sign for the S. That's how I changed it though, so niggas don't even gotta know about my old shit. Cause I don't even want niggas to know about my old shit.
How's it feel to be like, you know, like going on YouTube like, oh, Isaiah type beat?
It's fire, man. It feels good. It's just I didn't know because I didn't know that my music would be bigger than me. My music is still bigger than me. Like niggas bum me and don't even know how I look. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I knew, like, and all of my music on YouTube is leaks. I only dropped like 4 songs on my YouTube. All of them are leaks. 100Ks, 150K, 50K. All my SoundCloud, mostly leaks. I mean, obviously some of them I did drop I blew up mostly on SoundCloud. I'll just leave it on there.
How do they get the leaks? Like, how is that?
Cause I'll be reckless. I'll just send shit to producers randomly. I would like drop a lot. I'll just have songs I'll give to artists, features, all type of shit. And then I started getting like, I would hit my first over 1 million. I'm trying to break everything because it's been so long, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I started getting it. I had like I think in the end of my run, I was like a year. I had like 3-4 million views. You know what I'm saying? Myself, my own marketing, every 2 weeks, still staying consistent. But I still didn't have like the professionalism. Obviously, I don't know about pictures. I'm taking ghetto out camera editing. I don't know about shit. So, in the mix of all this, I'm already doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have everything all the way in order. Mm-hmm. Like it's like I still have like 6,000 followers, 8,000 followers, and I still don't know shit about like pictures and shit. But niggas love me, you know what I'm saying? They just love the music. But I started I dropped a song called Stars, and I got like 20K in a week. And a lot of niggas was bumping me, like Gunna was bumping me at the time, and then Rojas was bumping me one time on his story. And my friend told me like, yo, this nigga named Rojas is bumping your shit. I don't know who the fuck this nigga is, like, you know what I'm saying? And he just hits me up talking about, bro, I'm gonna give you a distribution deal one day. Don't worry about it, bro, I got you. I was like, you really? He's like, yeah, bro, you're gonna get it, don't worry, just stick with me. So I go with Rojas, and then the fucked up part is that I had a lot of songs that had like 50K. I dropped like 70-something songs in total on my SoundCloud, or 80. And like a lot of them, Rojas took like 40 of them off, or 50. And change my name and shit. I think he did it mostly to like to just go to a new level. You feel me? Because we want to get millions. That's our goal. So I stopped for like 2 years. I was like 2019. I went to LA. 2021. I just started dropping out. Like I'm saying this year, but like I stopped for 2 years. My friends thought I quit music. Some people don't know about my deal. Some people were saying like he's in a deal, bro. So that's why he hasn't dropped music in forever. I deleted like a lot of songs that had hella plays.
Tell me about the deal. Like, how was it like when you got first?
I basically stopped for 2 years. I didn't sign for like a year and until a year and a half. I was in LA, but I still stopped. I didn't drop already nothing because Ross was like, "Don't drop nothing because you about to sign." So I signed and I changed my name and shit.
But why shouldn't you drop something before you're about to sign? Like, I don't understand that.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, like he's still learning too, like how to air. You know what I mean? He knows his shit too. He also helped me too because he's like seeing shit in a different perspective. More than he's trying to see me like being more than than I am. Mm-hmm. That's how I started getting good with business and shit. I was then he found me. Then I was in LA for like a year and a half. Met people, wrote for like different artists. Started wrote Vicky, YBN people. And then I started getting good at like engineering. I went from GarageBand to Logic. I was good at, and then I went from Logic to Pro Tools. I had when I was in LA, I finally signed. Like XXXtentations died, and then I got signed like a couple of days after to Capitol Records. At the time, Rojas was in Warner, and we were living in LA. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then I signed to Capitol. I'm just gonna say a summary, so it's not what I'm saying super broad and long. But yeah, I signed to Capitol, and they gave me my advance, and then I bought a studio for a year. It was like $80,000 for the year. Mm-hmm. And it had 6 rooms in there. That's how I really got good with Pro Tools. My friend Fro, he said, yo, just use this, is gonna change your life, bro. And then he taught me how to do Pro Tools a little bit, and I just got so good at it because I'm already knowing how to do it. And I ended up getting better than him like in one day. And one day I'm making fucking radio hits. He's like, what the fuck, bro? I'm making shit, insane music.
What do you think makes someone like sound ass?
Just not knowing how to do structure, knowing random flows that don't make any sense. Mm-hmm. And the number one thing is quality. You gotta have quality in your music. You gotta have a mix that's good, beats that are really good. You gotta record with an Apollo for sure. I always approve Apollo and any mic over $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Pro Tools with all the plugins mixed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sound like radio. You gotta compete with niggas that's making millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? That's how I started getting better with writing. I was in LA getting better with writing, Pro Tools, getting sessions. People were like, bro, you sound crazy. I started becoming like even a go-to engineer in LA. So I got my deal. I just started dropping recently. I moved back to LA after the studio. moved back to Miami because I'm from Miami. After that long run, I was there. I mean, other shit I experienced too, but I don't want to get into that. Like hella more mainstream stuff, like meeting Chief Keef, like fucking with like a lot of people. And then remember the patience. So the little slash and the T for the T.
Mm-hmm.
That's really it. And then
Why is her?
yeah, when I moved back to Miami, that's when I really got more into business, like getting into just different incomes. And then, long story short, like now, obviously, since I came back to Miami like a year and a half ago, I write for like, I engineer for everybody. I wrote for multiple celebrities, and in LA too, obviously. I became a engineer, that's a go-to engineer for everybody, radio level. I've been writing for a lot of big people. Like I'm doing Purpose Blesser, Trap Hole A&R, Rihanna's new project. I'm doing Remy Boy Monty. I have a song with Fetty Wap. I did a song with Spot 'em Got 'em. It's really good. Working with 808 Mafia. Going crazy, man. Just really working. Really trying to work. So now I'm just really I obviously have more to say, but it's like in all broadness, now I just got really good at business. So now I have like 5 incomes. I'm an engineer. I do a rental car service. I also do it's a lot of different things all at once.
Do you feel like
I also write, you know what I'm saying, for everybody. So now it's just like different incomes from everywhere.
Do you feel like you can like tell a hit?
Yeah.
When a song is a hit?
Yeah, easy.
Like what is your, I mean, you don't gotta give all the sauce, but like what's your way of like, you know?
It's better to go by the feeling. You wanna feel a song first, go on it and feel it first, then keep punching in and getting vibes. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like there's a formula, like you can make a hit. Like,
there's a formula, yeah.
Like what
You
do
don't
you
want to
think?
give all the sauce out, but you know what I'm saying? Definitely, if you hear what I say in certain things, you'll know what to do. Definitely use Pro Tools. Definitely take your craft more serious. Stop bullshitting. Drop consistently. Get a formula ready. Like I had to get better with, like I said, Rojas helped me in LA get better with pictures. I cleared my pictures out. I started getting ads, started doing marketing, started dropping more, getting more followers, having big people shout me out. I'm doing shit that I don't get out of my box. You feel me? I'm posting in the hood. I'm at Miami. I don't know shit. Posting shit all ass photos and random photos on top of an AC van. Posting random shit that's not fire. I have to change my hair, change my personality, my music. So now it's a whole different level. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's from Isaiah being a little kid, from making over 10 bands a month off different incomes, and that's not even like me even trying for real. Like if I really try for real, I can make even more. You know what I'm saying?
Did your fans ever tell you anything about like changing up your style?
Yeah, all day. They always tell me, where the fuck the nigga went? To even till now. But now I'm dropping more. I dropped a song Tattoo with the Weekend Engineer. But now I'm about to start dropping like every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Get a little schedule in again. Because now that I'm writing for everybody, and now that everybody knows that, like, oh, this nigga's like writing for other people's projects, A&Ring, plus engineering, plus producing, plus doing everything for their project, you know, all at once. It's like a whole different vibe now, you know what I'm saying? Like, people call me all day just wanting to work.
What's the best way to get into like writing for somebody?
Make people feel very comfortable. Don't be shy. Don't go in the room and be very shy. Be very open. I mean, you're going to learn. Obviously, everybody gets shy. But just know how to take advantage of your situations. Your attitude will get you 10 times farther. And just really stack up your incomes. Know what you're good at. Don't label yourself. And just connect with the right people. Because networks are going to it's going to make it way easier. It's going to cut your time in half. Fire.
Okay.
Yeah, hard. 6 feet, man. You know, we coming. Yeah, but man, you know, my dog got patience. I put patience because patience will get you a lot of good vibes. You know what I'm saying? And being having a good heart.
You know how that is? Or you want me to touch up or anything else?
It's good. Yeah, it's good, bro. Nice and simple. I mean, if you want to it to last longer, you could go over it one more time if you want to. Because that's going to make it more like...
Yeah, so not to fall out.
Just in case, like, it fades tomorrow or something.
I don't think it's gonna
You get what I mean, though, like, just to make it more, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not too crazy, but...
What are your goals?
My goals, I reached a lot of my goals. Like, when I said I wanted to go to LA and Sun, I did. When I said I wanted to have my own studio, I did. When I said I wanted to become an entrepreneur and make a lot of money, I did. When I said I wanted to get a house, I did. When I said I wanted to live extravagant, like, at one point I was spending like $5,000-$6,000 on Airbnb. I never did that shit in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like shit. Like when you start to like build your reality not on what people say and actually do it instead of. You don't gotta tell everybody what the fuck you're doing. At the end of the day, like nobody will understand what the fuck I'm doing because they don't got my brain. But it's literally so insane. Nobody's doing what I'm doing. If you think about it, people really cap. You know what I'm saying? People really not doing what I'm really doing. Like they be like, how the fuck is doing that? But it's like I'm doing that because I'm working hard and I'm building. I'm having faith in myself. You gotta have faith, and that's the number one thing I tell people.
How much time do you spend planning?
Not a lot, really, bro.
Does it just come to you? Like,
I just work every day really hard, and then I really just trying to build a team on like you know what I'm saying, my videos, cause then really engineering and all that shit's easy as fuck. Like, having audience videos is just the hardest thing, cause you gotta be consistent with it.
What is your team like? What does every role on your team consist of?
I really have everybody want to work with me, but I really just work on my dog Seagull, dog Beto producers.
I mean, like if someone
have
like if someone is trying to like build a team, right? Like someone's trying to be an artist, and they're like, who do I need?
People come to me because they're like, bro, this guy's. I meet this guy. He's gonna give me. I'm gonna come to Miami. He's gonna give me an exotic car. He's gonna give me a 3.5. He's gonna give me studio time. He's gonna make me meet connections. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when they meet me, you have to fuck with me because it's like I do everything.
Let's say someone, let's say you have $0, right? And you need $100 in like a day. How are you gonna do it? Like, what are you gonna do to make that $100?
What you do is get off your ass and go try to get it. You know what I'm saying? See what you're good at. If you're good at making beats, I got some packs. What's up, bro? You're my dog. Invest in me. Yo, ask your friend, ask your grandma, somebody. Yo, you give me $100. I promise it won't be worth the while. As long as you have something that's leveraged to invest in, you'll never go broke.
Let's say that you're someone that doesn't have anything. They don't really have too much going for them.
You have to keep working hard. You can't put yourself in that mindset and trap yourself. You gotta work hard and double it, and keep doubling and work harder and double it, but work smart. Build the things that you need to build that you need to do. You know. Mm-hmm. Don't be lazy. Laziness is what gets you cut out. At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep another year from now. I'm gonna keep winning and be doing double what I'm doing because, get me.
What else do you have? That you would like to put out there? Like, are there any rumors about you that you want to like?
I don't care about no rumors.
Sorry.
Is you getting money? It's not. Cause I don't got no time for no rumors.
What about some advice for like anyone like starting right now? They're trying to like get to
believe in yourself. Don't work at no damn McDonald's. You think you're like? I mean, you could obviously. Everybody builds. Be humble. You always gotta work, but like also like know your value and just try to do great for yourself all the time and be with the good people around you. Because the number one thing is having fake people around you or people that don't want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? Or just normal shit. You know, you just got to communicate. And also, there's number one steps. Anybody, this is going to change somebody's life. This is the step to do it. You're a regular artist there. Boom. Delete all your damn pictures on IG. Find a better photographer for your pictures. That's one. Revamp yourself. Get quality music. Even if it's tough, find studio time to get that one song you want to get out. Market it every 2 weeks with a good cover art. Post it on. I advise people to get like a link tree, so that when they drop, they put on their bio and they can press their bio and have like Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube all at once. Stuff like that. With a fire. You want to do like a fire introduction to your drops. When you drop, post a couple pictures and you're hyping it up. Video with the song, boom. Another 2 weeks, do the same thing. Promo, snippet, boom. Video to the song, nice cover art. Promo, you're good. Consistency and having good music, because niggas have ass music. That's really the reason why they stay stagnant. You making shit that's different, good quality, people gonna understand.
Mm-hmm. You have anyone you want to shout out?
Shout out everybody, man. 50cc, Seagull, Beto, everybody, man. Raw House, the whole gang, man. And just I shout out everybody that supports me, you feel me? Because and people don't gotta support me. Like, there's times I want to quit, and I have people that just fuck with me so much. It just be like, well, you helped me through brain cancer, you helped me through this. So like, even if it's anybody, you know what I'm saying, that I could help. At the end of the day, somebody listening to my shit right now, like, happy, you know what I'm saying, or crying, or going through shit, getting top, you know what I'm saying, anything. But you know what I'm saying, it's all positive.
Yeah.
Good vibe. That's my. I'm just ready now to go to the next level because I'm already going to a crazy level, but like it's gonna be even more crazy. You know.
Where can they find you at?
Isaiah Sound on Instagram. And you just know that I do everything. You go to my page, you're gonna be like, damn, this nigga do everything. And that's it.
For sure. So it's been 6 feet, one and only, Isaiah Sound.
Yes, sir. You already know I got my dog, man. He going crazy.
Hey,
Get them tattoos, get everything.
how's it looking?
Fire. Yeah, that shit crazy. Yeah.